Hey folks, Mike Dell here, and I am alive. Obviously, I'm here. I'm on video, so you're watching me. So I hope you're okay too. It's good to be alive. Today is day 122 for me of the I Am Alive challenge. It was created by Eric Gustafson. He's known as Flax on the blockchain. You can find information about the challenge in the shows the original post right below the video, and also the book looking thing in the bottom of the post will take you to where you can download the free ebook that explains everything about the challenge. Also, high five to everyone! Another great challenge created by Nathan Mars to bring people from Twitter to the Hive blockchain. For that challenge, just go to Twitter and do a search for the hashtag High Five, and you're going to see it. It's blowing up all over the place. But what I want to talk about today is content creation and where do you get it, and what do you do to prepare, and what do you do to deal with like writer's block or ideas or whatever. For me, it's different on a daily basis. Some days I go right off. I have a great idea of what I want to talk about that day. Other days I struggle with it a little bit. I have to think about it for a while. Many days I don't know what I'm going to talk about until shortly before I make the video, basically. But what I do sometimes it's just when I'm going through doing the curation on the blockchain. I get inspired by other posts to do the posts that I do, or the topics that I do on whatever subject it's going to be. And I try to keep it to where it's a little different than what everybody else does at the same time. But sometimes we all seem to sync up together and come up with the same ideas at the same time. It's kind of funny how it works that way. But it is pretty consistent that it does happen quite often. Either that or the next day or whatever. But we all, I guess, are on the same path, and we all inspire each other. So it all comes around well. I know people who lay out and have a full agenda, and a list in front of them that go through, and some people have a script that they go through. They have everything written down, and they go through and they talk about it as they're almost reading the keynotes on their script or whatever. For me, I get a subject. I think about it for not long either, just a couple minutes, and I just go on and ad lib on what I want to talk about that subject. And I could usually do the whole thing in one take. It's rare that I have to start over. That happens sometimes. Sometimes outside interference will get in the way of what I'm doing and just like screw everything up. So I'll start over or whatever. But in general, I don't script it or anything like that. I just come off the cuff and speak what's on my mind. But it's all on whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong of it really. It's just a matter of what's going to work for best for you when you're creating your content. Where are you getting your ideas, and how you're presenting that information. I know not everybody's comfortable with doing videos, but typing it out and putting some graphics or pictures or something like that on the post to kind of liven it up a little bit is always a great idea. You don't have to do videos, of course. You don't even have to show your face if you absolutely don't want to, but it is very recommended because it gives people a little more of that personal feel to where they see that you're a real person and who they're talking to and stuff like that. More, I guess, more relatable or whatever. But I just kind of do my own thing the way I do it. I know there's lots of different ideas out there for how to do this. I know there's like teleprompter scripts that you can get, or apps or whatever that'll scroll your script for you so that you could read off as you're going, kind of like a news person or something like that. But I prefer to just keep it real and talk off the top of my head and give the information that I'm experienced with and that I know already. Sometimes I need to go and research a little bit to get the information, but we have our full access to the World Wide Web, the information superhighway. So there should never be a total loss of what content you're going to put on there. Just a matter of deciding what you want to put on there, basically. Because there's a whole world full of information out there. It's just a matter of channeling it to how you want it to be, basically. The main thing is, I guess, just to create daily and post daily and come up with a system that works for you. Because, like I said, it's not a right or a wrong thing. It's all a personal preference and whatever system is going to benefit you the most to get you consistently creating content and coming up with good ideas, and not just having the same thing every day, or being too boring or anything like that. And I like to keep them kind of short so that it's not taken away from people's attention span and stuff like that. I know I don't like watching too long of videos because it gets very time consuming if you got to watch several half-hour videos or whatever. But sometimes it's necessary. You just got to budget your time through the day to get all your stuff done. But I'll leave it all with that for right now. I think I've covered what I really wanted to talk about today, and we'll see you all tomorrow.